Hey everyone, today's video is a little art experiment. I'm testing out two very different sets of watercolor pencils for the very first time. One is a high-end set from Faber-Castell, the Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencils, which costs me around 60 euros, and the other a budget-friendly set from BIC, which is only about 4 euros. That's a massive price difference, and I'm really curious to see what effect that has on the result, especially as someone who's never used watercolor pencils before. Why I'm doing this test? I've always been fascinated by watercolor pencils. They combine the precision of colored pencils, which is the softness and the magic of watercolor pencils, but until now I've never got around to trying them. So today I'm diving in head first. So, no experience, no expectations, just curiosity and a bit of excitement. To keep the comparison fair and give myself some orientation, I am also using my Van Gogh watercolor set, which I already know a little from previous paintings. This will help me understand how the pencil behave in comparison to traditional watercolor paints. It's not a competition, more like a way to see how each tool can be used and what worked best for me. For the subject of today's test, I created a digital sketch on my iPad. I love starting my ideas digitally because it allows me to experiment without fear. If I mess up, I can just undo it and try again. The iPad is basically my creative playground before anything goes on paper. Let's talk a little about the two sets. The Albrecht Dürer pencils are well known among artists for their high pigment concentration, excellent blendability, and light fastness. They're meant to give vibrant results both dry and when activated with water. They feel heavy, solid, and really high quality in the hand. The BIC Aqua pencil, on the other hand, are simple, lightweight, and clearly made for beginners or casual use. I'm not expecting miracles from them, but I'm open to being surprised. Sometimes budget products can deliver more than you'd think, especially when you're just starting out. I'm using mixed media paper from Ohuhu, which can handle both dry pencil work and water fairly well. I've also got a couple of water brushes, some regular paint brushes nearby in case I need more control over the blending, a cup of water, a close to depth of excess paint, nothing fancy, just the basics. And here is how I do it. First, I'll start by testing the BIC pencils on a small part of the motif, just to get a feel from how they lay down color, how they blend, and how much pigment they release when activated with water. And then I will switch to the Albrecht Dürer pencils for the main illustration. I will use the Van Gogh color set on a small separate section or background area for direct comparison. As I go, I'll talk about the differences I noticed, how the color behaves, how easy or difficult they are to blend, whether layering works, and how the finished result looks once everything is dry. Right now, I expect the Faber-Castell pencils to be much more pigmented and easier to blend, but I also want to be fair to the BIC pencils. If they can produce decent results for basic coloring or small details, they still have value, especially if you're on a budget or just starting out. And honestly, part of me is a bit nervous. I've never used watercolor pencils before, or maybe just one or two times, and I know it can take some practice. But that's exactly why I wanted to film this, to show what it's like to try something new from scratch. No pressure, just learning as I go. At the end of the video, I'll share my final thoughts and show the finished piece. I'll also include some close-ups so you can really see how the different materials compare. Maybe I'll even do a follow-up video after I've practiced more. who knows? So if you're curious about watercolor pencils or wondering whether expensive materials are worth the money, stay with me and let's find out together. So first of all, let's open this one. I just removed the plastic and I didn't open them up before, so I'm really excited about it. So the package looks very good and very exclusive. For the first side, the back side says that there's 33 artist aquarelle watercolor pencils, and which are really high pigmented, which have a really great light fastness. Let's try them out. Oh, this one is like a magnetic one, so only the upper side is opening, not the lower side, I guess, which is good. Oh, look at this. There's also a little brush included. I don't know where this paint comes from. I don't care now. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Looks really, really neat. It's a big brush. I think it's a size 6. It is a size 6. So let's take a look at the booklet. I don't actually want to read it now. I just would like to color, but maybe I will do this later. It's a little bit about the history from Faber-Castell and about the pencils itself. And I think there are some techniques also explained here, which is really good. Wet techniques, dry techniques. You can also use them, I guess, as regular color pencils. Maybe I will try this on another video. So, mixed media. The Albrecht Dürer is perfect for combining with other media such as Fit Artist pen, ink pens, and pastels. This enables you to create very special works of art. It's a pity that I don't have any of them right now. I guess they're all in my basement, but maybe in the next video. And there is also a little sheet. I guess it should be the light fastness. It's reasonable light fastness, high light fastness, and maximum light fastness. So let's come to the pencils. They look really, really great. They feel heavy in your hand. It says made in Germany. It's a logo of Faber-Castell, the color name with its number, and the stars are for the light fastness. So I think I get the system now. So I have absolutely no idea how to use them. I did not watch a video before or something like that. I guess I should like lay a little bit of color down and then activate the pigment with water. Let's dive in.
was the things I used to do. Come on, ever got to know you. So I think all of the things I see in you, I might just know what to do to you. Looking at you, I know what you do. 'Cause it's about you. It's about you and what you do. She's mine to justice, not a quick fix. I like her lipstick with a weak kiss. Give me a taste of your face. It's more in the haze than the face. I like this feeling. I'm not scared anymore. You can't ignore what's going on. 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 You can't ignore what's
I love supporting fellow artists, and if you enjoyed the music just now, go show some love to the guys from the band Bazkout. I'm a big fan of their sound, and the track you just heard is called Sketchbook. I've linked their YouTube channel up top, and you'll find more links to their Spotify and Bandcamp pages in the video description. Check them out, they're seriously worth a listen. Yeah, so my artwork dried now, and I would like to show you the results. Ta-da! I mean, for the very first time actually to work a little bit more with watercolor pencils, I think the result is not bad, but I guess I will need much more practice on this, and I hope you liked it, and I would love it if you would subscribe my channel, and if you would like this video and like ring this little bell thing. And so I hope to see you on my next video. Goodbye.